Cool Hands is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Big Dog. Then it's the franchise. And it's Perez into the small forward. We've got Mills. He's out there with Cool Hands. Joe Ingles is out there with the mayor. And it's Bolden in at the 4 spot. Looking at league trends, do you miss the physicality of years past, which was so much a part of the time that you played?
I do, Kev. I do miss the physical game. I miss the bumping, the grinding outside in there in the paint. But I also love the new game and the spacing. You can appreciate the game so much more. It's like going to a ballet and being able to see the movement of the players, what they're doing out here. And so I love the fact it's not hampered by guys getting thrown to the floor and grabbed. I do like the physical play, though. I just want to find a happy medium.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now, here's Ingles. And it's Patty Mills with the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Cool Hands, covered by Mills. The pass to Big Dog. Swiped away. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Here's Cool Hands. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Pass to Perez. Here's Big Dog. Off with the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here's Clarkson. He picked up 15 points in their last win again. Here's Cool Hands. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Ingles. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here's Clarkson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. That shot missing. Here's Mills. Inside. Bolden. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's the franchise. Now the pass to Big Dog. Hangs. He lays it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Cool Hands. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's the floater. Mills can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
It's gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cool Hands. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And here's Mills from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Mills has got 6 points.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Pass to the franchise. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Ooh, he put a little extra on it. He does. He doesn't usually finish soft. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 22-point game again.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but great Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6 foot nothing. And that may be Gilas. They all threw him. Mills a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the 3-ball is good.
You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Here's Cool Hands. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Mills. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Cool Hands. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react. How about them not setting? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's the mayor. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bruce, is there someone you compete with who you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chocolate, Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and got to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play, gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
T, the pass to Mr. Moves. Here's the franchise, covered by Bogut. Fires the 3. Rebound Bogut.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Now, Ingles, he has 7, and there's the call on the eraser. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Creek. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked.
Thus far, in building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Dellavedova, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Baines. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Ingles. A 3-ball.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
A floater. Second shot opportunity. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Bogut with it. Now, here's Ingles. Back to Bogut, trying to end the drought. Offensive rebound. Baines, and that's going to be out of bounds. So they'll keep possession. ABC's checked in for Joe Ingles. The visitors on defense, they lead by 7.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
T, the pass to Aguilar. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's the second.
That's on Andrew Bogut.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And here is Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
But just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Martin's checked in for T. Here's ABC. They trail by 7. Pass to Creek. Trying his luck from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Creek's got 5 points so far, being 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Martin the best to Mr. Moves. Here's Boss. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
First free throw is good. The great one's checked in for G. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Just about an even 40% to start. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. 1:02 left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's K. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here is Dellavedova. 11 points for him in that last game again. Pass to Creek. The pass to K. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
With the smaller defender on you, that 3-pointer is too tempting not to take.
Passes it to Boss. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Man, they are just living at the line.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Dellavedova with the ball, working on Martin. Pass to Creek. Back to Dellavedova. Puts up a 3. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter. Man, you see this so often. League-wide. Ending the period with a 3-point attempt.
Back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Aaron Baines out there with Bogut. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's ABC. And it's Creek in at the 2 spot. Here's Dellavedova. Can't get it to fall.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Teardrop shot. Can't connect from short range. Being an outstanding 53% for the game. A solo fast break.
Taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam.
Pass to Creek. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Baines. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And the basket is good. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the pass to Boss.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. No good on the shot. Here's Mr. Moves, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mr. Moves got his second basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And it's good, 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, there's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And here's how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity.
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the job of being away from your family? Many times it's guys' first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process. But at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Over to the left wing. Here's Big Dog. He had 28 points in the win again.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Here's Cool Hands. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Mills. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Here's Cool Hands. Can't nail the jumper.
This shot's it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Cool Hands. A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw of the game.
When you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Jonah Bolden's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. So it's the visitors now.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They're going to lounge on each other tonight.
Here's Bolden. 11 points for him in that last game again. Passes to the main. Here's Cool Hands. Shot clock at 5. Free throw line jump shot. Pass to Bolden. Pass to Cool Hands. The pass to the Mayor. He nails it. 2 more tied up. The Mayor's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Passes it to Cool Hands. Here's Big Dog. 9 points in the game so far. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
G, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for ABC. It's a close game here in Memphis, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. High high arcing shot. Here's the mayor, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The franchise is checked in for the great one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Now here's Mills. 6 points for him. It's not going to go for him.
That was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Cool Hands. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Here's Cool Hands. Tries again. Here's Big Dog. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Now Mills. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Unloads from 13. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The Mayor's got 5 points so far.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
G's checked in for Clarkson. Mills passes to Bolden. Back to Mills. It's good. This game is all even. Mills has got his third basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The franchise. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From the top of the key. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. To the paint. It's deflected. Mills with it. 8 points for him.
That's number 2 on him already. The third foul. That's the second personal foul. Substitution on the floor. T.
Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Cool Hands. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
T the pass to Big Dog. Pass to T. To the wing right side. And that one's good by G. G's got his first bucket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Now here's Mills. G right on him. Now here's Ingles. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. That shot off. Hitting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Rosario, and it's G finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight-ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Mills. 10 points for him. Pass to Ingles. Here's Cool Hands from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the pass to Rosario. The franchise passes to Cool Hands. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Creek. From beyond the arc. Goes back up. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. You look at the eraser. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Mr. Moves checked in for Cool Hands. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Mr. Moves. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Out left of the wing. Pass to T. Takes the 3. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Creek. He has 5. It's stolen by G. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first. Attacking each business in the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Creek. Kicks it to Baines. Pass to Creek. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. Here's the break. Here's Aguilar. And the layup falls.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And the pass to Dellavedova. Ball stolen. Here's Rosario, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the visiting team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brent Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, it's good to be physical, but there's a line that you don't want to cross. You can't constantly give up free throw chances by fouling guys too aggressively. You have to get back in this game by staying poised, smart, and avoid fouling.
And that'll do. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The eraser is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Cool Hands. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Perez in at the 3 slot. Now here's Mills. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Passes it to Bolden. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to the Mayor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingles passes to the Mayor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. The franchise is checked in for the eraser. And he's good on the second. So it's the visitors now. 7-point differential. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Cool Hands passes to Big Dog. Big Dog's got 16 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now, here's Ingles. He has 7. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. Not going to go that time. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Shooting 1. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Cool Hands. He gets that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
It's stolen by Ingles. Down low. Here's Mills. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
A meager 37% for the game. A floater. They get it again. It's tipped. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Here's Cool Hands. 9 points in the game so far. To the wing on the left for 3. And it's Patty Mills with the 3. Mills has got 13.
That's his first 3 of the second half after nearly 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Here's Big Dog. 18 points for him. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. ABC's checked in for Joe Ingles. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
And here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Inside the franchise, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The pass to the Mayor. Back to Mills. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 9. Pass to Mills. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Passes it to the franchise. Here's Cool Hands. Out to the right wing. Here's the franchise. He's been producing a fair amount of offense 9 in and 9 out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's Cool Hands. Can't hit from in close.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. From down in the low post, it goes. Cool Hands got 11 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Cool Hands. He's got 11 from inside, and he can't bank that one in. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room, and that one good. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And no good. A troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Cool Hands, and it's denied. Cool Hands passes to Perez. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And so the timeout by Brett Brown here. Chris, last season the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. Not as intrusive as I thought.
Me too. I agree.
I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
Here's Mr. Moves. And at last, they get one to fall. 10 points for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's ABC. He has 5. Clock at 6. Here's Creek. Puts up a 3. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dellavedova. Oh, that's blocked.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Pass to Creek. They grab their own miss. The pass to Dellavedova. Good. He hits the jump shot. Dellavedova's got 5 points so far. Pass to T. Here's Mr. Moves. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. shooting 1. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Andrew Bogut. Patty Mills. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot to the paint. Baines with the block. Here's ABC. He has 5. The second chance effort. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And Bogut is a strong guy. He knows how to power through the contact and get it done.
Joe Ingles is checked in for ABC. Free throw good, Bogut. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's the eraser. Provides a good amount of offense to the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And there's the call of the eraser. That'll be his second foul of the game. Struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Mills in the corner, fires from deep, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night, being around 48% so far in the 3rd. Pass to T. Here's Mr. Moves. Here's Rosario. Another shot. A pass to T.
And a moment to see numbers for Mills. 12th in free throw percentage. 13th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Big Dog is checked in for Boss. Here's Bogut, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rosario.
And with his troubles at the free throw line, probably best to foul Bogut when he gets in close.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Perez is checked in for G. Shoots from the right block. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Bogut got a hand on it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
T's ball.
T's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Now, Ingles, he has 7. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the visiting team. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Mills out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Bogut. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Perez. Off target from outside. And Portland just 35% so far. Here's Mills. And that one is off. Being at 46%, making some buckets. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. A wide open look here for Ingles. A 3-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one falls. 8 points for the eraser.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Cracks in the tray.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into a easy scoring chance. I love that.
And Mills kicks to Baines. From deep Ingles. The shot missing.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Rebounded by Bogut.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And here's Mills for three. Good on the three-point shot. Mills has got 21 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Basket good.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Dellavedova. No good that time. Ingles passes to Cool Hands. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. To the left side wing. Here's the franchise, covered by Bogut.
That's his fourth personal foul. At the line.
No good on the free throw.
Franchise. At the line for two.
And the second free throw, good.
They can live with the miss because it's a two-possession game now. That's big.
Cool Hands passes to Bolden. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the left wing. 2 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. And that one is stopped right through.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yo, it would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Clarkson. Passes to Cool Hands. Ripped away. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. It's stolen by Bogut. Now here is Dellavedova. Tight defense on him. Here's Ingles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Joe Ingles.
The first free throw is good. The mayor is checked in for Andrew Bogut. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Pass to Perez, out to the wing. There's the pass to the franchise. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A steal.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well, until that one anyway.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Cool Hands. And it's blocked.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Ingles with the rebound.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Pass to Aguilar. And the corner is Clarkson. The three-pointer off the mark. In the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Cool Hands, and it's all evened up. Cool Hands got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Now, here's Clarkson. Now the pass to the franchise. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his third foul of the game. Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Dellavedova with the ball. Passes it to the mayor. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to the mayor. Dishes it to Dellavedova. 4 on the shot clock to take the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. The putback, great positioning on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so the timeout by Brett Brown here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Eraser.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played.
I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only got more and more fun.
And he makes the first.
At the line, Landale.
So he gets them both. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Cool Hands. Taken away. Cool Hands passes to Dellavedova. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Perez. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here is Dellavedova. Here's Bolden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul. At the line, Jonah.
And that one misses. Mills, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. He hits the second from the line. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Perez, the pass to Big Dog. To the middle. Mills with the steal. Pass to Ingles. Back to Mills. Here's Bolden. The pass to the main. Six to shoot. Passes it to Cool Hands. It's good from long range. Cool Hands got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Cool Hands.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Getting a meager 37% for the game. Now, here's Mills.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his first
free throw good. Mills.
At the line, Patty Mills.
And both free throws good for Mills.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Here's Cool Hands. Pass to the franchise. Feet on the roll.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
The franchise. Shooting 1.
Here's Mills. The pass to the mayor. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And the home team has possession. Bolden can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
He was all alone on that one.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And here's Mills. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Mills has got 26 points.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Oh, yeah, that is a huge play. It looked like they had to stop until he came to the rescue.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, good job. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks that one from the post. Mills has got 18 points just in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Now, here's Mills to the left wing. Here's Cool Hands. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's the franchise. Here's Big Dog. Count it.
Well, it's just been one of those nights from him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
And so the timeout by Brett Brown here.
Timeout call.
Baseline jumper. That shot, no good. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Cool Hands. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And so the timeout by Brett Brown here. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line, Cool Hands.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you can put this one in the books.
And now we got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Former first-team All-Rookie. After being picked in the second round, Clarkson, a draft day steal.
From deep. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.